A cordial greeting. Today is June 2, 2023. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia speaking in this short video. I would like to give an update on the forecast for the recently formed Tropical Storm Arlene, which is associated with what used to be Tropical Depression Number 2 and is located over the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. As we can see in the visible satellite image, we can observe the rotation and circulation associated with this cyclone, which is currently located to the west and southwest of the city of Tampa and to the west of the Florida Peninsula. However, our friends in Florida should not worry because the trajectory of this disturbance will be towards the south-southeast. Furthermore, for the western region of Cuba, it is expected that by the time it arrives, it will have dissipated and should not cause any major issues. The effects will be limited to some heavy showers that are affecting the Florida Peninsula today, and later some passing showers during Sunday hours that could affect regions of Pinar del Rio and the Havana region. When we zoom in on the visible satellite image, we can clearly see that the circulation of this cyclone remains exposed to the southwest of the area of rain and thunderstorms. These are indications that the wind shear, as well as the dry air, are impacting the circulation of this cyclone, just as we had forecasted in the past days. Fortunately, this will give way to a gradual weakening over the next 24 to 36 hours, and we anticipate that by tomorrow, Saturday, it should dissipate or weaken into a tropical depression. However, today, a hurricane reconnaissance plane was investigating this area, particularly the region where the area of rain and bad weather is concentrated, and it found some winds of tropical storm force. This was the reason why the National Hurricane Center, at around 5 p.m., indicated that this disturbance had strengthened into a tropical storm. However, the maximum sustained winds are only 40 miles per hour, and no further strengthening is expected. Regarding the forecasted trajectory, you can see that the models agree on this south-southeast movement over the next 24 to 48 hours, and it should pass very close to the western part of Cuba before then moving in a northeast direction, but as a low-pressure system, as it should dissipate over the waters of the Gulf of Mexico during Saturday morning hours. We can clearly see this in the intensity forecast. Notice that all specialized models begin to weaken this disturbance, and it is anticipated that by Saturday morning hours, it should once again be a tropical depression, and by Saturday afternoon and evening, it should downgrade to a low-pressure system with very little organization. In general, these are good news, and as you can see, the forecast from the National Hurricane Center says that this cyclone only has about 24 hours left, and then in the afternoon of Saturday, it will dissipate before reaching the region of Cuba. Let's quickly look at the forecast from the global models. Here we have the American model, and as you can see, it shows a low-pressure system without organization approaching the western region of Cuba during Saturday afternoon hours, and it doesn't show significant effects for the region, except for some showers that will affect this area. Similarly, we have the European model with a very similar forecast. Notice that the Doppler radar animation from this afternoon shows some heavy showers affecting sectors in the center of the Florida Peninsula and also the Tampa region. The rainfall this afternoon is quite heavy and should be the most significant indirect effect you will see regarding this cyclone. Additional rainfall accumulations should be between 1 to 2 inches, and in regions where there is a significant drought, it would help alleviate the dry conditions that have affected the region. For the Cuba region, you can also see that the rainfall will be quite limited, with accumulations between 15 to 25 millimeters. So, nothing major, and it should not cause major flooding issues. Before I go, I wanted to mention that we will be attentive during the rest of the season and at least for the next 15 days, the ensemble members of the European model do not show any additional cyclonic development in the Atlantic Ocean basin, as well as in the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. So, it seems that the upcoming weeks will be very calm in the tropics. Also, I take this opportunity to let you know that later today, I will be recording a video to talk about the forecast from the University of Colorado and the most recent forecasts from different global models and other meteorology groups. Before I go, I wanted to recommend that you subscribe to my channel if you're interested in this content. Go to the bottom of the video on the YouTube channel, click on the red button that says subscribe, or sign up, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload new videos. I thank you all for the support, and I'll see you in the next video, which I will be recording shortly.